What's the crack, folks? What's the crack? I'll be Geek, Kimura, Stevie. Call me whatever you want to call me.
Do you really know what's going on here? The Blight, the Civil War? I really wonder how much of it you understand. We're all special. Big parts to play. Even you, especially you in some ways. You are the Mabari. You guard one of the most important people. What? You want to play? But I'm talking. Why doesn't anyone want to hear me talk?
Up to 95 subs. That's like every day this week. We went up one. It's amazing. Thank you very much. Although it's showing up on my screen like the stream's okay, but the thumbnail in the background's the big grey fucking kind of got a connection thing. And when I exported the video last night to YouTube, that happened. So I don't know what's going on. I think usually when that grey era thing comes up, the stream disappears. Strange. Didn't realise that I had a load of side quests already unlocked, or I would have done them before I came here, so that we could hand them in here, but I suppose he's off to do some shopping.
Puppy! Puppy!
If he comes with us, he's gonna have to fight Darkspawn. Yeah, I know he's too young, that's my point. You should return him to his parents then.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
Right, so we need to go to the M3. Plus it might, well not might, it will do a couple of interrupt. Just like that.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in. Right, Darkspawn. We killed a whole band of them on the way up from Lothering. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Very much so. Absolutely. Turn around now and just go home.
Hey, no need to get pushy. We were just in it for the experience.
Wise fucking decision, boys. Can I change the squad here? No.
It appears we will need to fight the entire blight ourselves. So I shall.
Oh, this is a fucking hard one.
Time for some exercise, apparently.
Of course.
Not this one, the one that we're traveling to. We're probably going to lose a lot of the refugees because I didn't bring anybody with archery.
Well, as you desire.
Gotta say, I thought that was gonna go a lot worse. We only lost one out of this group of 3. I thought we would lose all 3 of them, to be honest with you. The only thing but a sacrifice to the initial group. Although, they're all still here. Huh. Usually when you come in with an archery, you can fire scatter shot, which holds them all in place. Throw a couple of grenades while scatter shot is recharging, and then scatter shot this group before they get close enough to touch these boys here, but it still worked out okay. I didn't speak to any of them.
I thought we were done for certain. I thought we were done for certain.
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you.
Here come some fur coats.
As you desire. And so I die.
What can I do for you? Certainly.
Yes.
Yes.
Braska.
Yes.
Yes.
I originally went back there to bring Zevran and Liliana along with Alistair, because I'm not sure which of the three I'm going to romance yet. And then it dawned on me about our...
I do not understand what a golem is. Why would anyone create such a being?
Why would one create a sword? To strike at its enemies.
But you are no sword golem. You speak like a living creature, but act like a possession. I do not know what to make of you.
I am no possession. Not now that the control rod is broken.
No, it is still in your heart. Do you even realize this? Age by age have men stood up and said to the world, "From what has come before me I was forged, but I am new and greater than my forebears." And so each man walks the world in ruin, abandoned and untried, less than the whole of his being.
It is a riddle.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part. The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veil
I
in
love
the
her.
chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I liked her version better.
Me too. I wonder why nobody ever taught me her version of the chant when I was a Templar.
Oh, hello, dear. Can we help you?
What she means is, in Andraste's name, be welcome.
Stop correcting me! What would Andraste do? That's what you should be concerned with, I say. Andraste was no fuss budget. Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostergard. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
I don't remember the chant having any passages about bacon.
Andraste, deliver us. If her grace were to hear this...
I wouldn't mess up the words if you wouldn't keep interrupting me. Grand Cleric Elomena understands the importance of concentration, you know.
Her grace, may the Maker bless her heart, lost her hearing 20 years ago. If she doesn't catch your blasphemous mistakes, it's because she didn't hear them.
Tell you about the chant? What? As if it's a cake you might buy? Well, it's done enough, but a little too much nutmeg for my taste.
Sister, instructing the ignorant is a sacred duty of the chantry.
Fine, then. What do you want to know? It's the 10th stanza from the Transfigurations. Lovely canticle, that one. Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though. He had a voice like a bucket full of toads. Revered Mother Boanne, bless her heart, always said, if we had more voices like his, the Maker couldn't fail to take note of us. It was tragic, really. Such a surprise.
We don't speak of that.
He was in charge of the lyrium storehouse. It wasn't good for him, you see. He took off all his clothes in the middle of the chant one summer day and ran into the street. He tripped and fell into the vat of elderberry wine for the feast and drowned. We were 6 days drying him out for his cremation. He looked like a pickled egg. So tragic. Oh, there are some very stirring canticles about doom and wrath.
Darkspawn were created by mankind's second sin, pride. Arrogance became a great caged beast in the lands of Tevinter, an emptiness that consumed all and could never be filled. To satisfy its hunger, the mage lords assaulted the Golden City, heart of all creation, to take the Maker's power for themselves.
Why does no one ever sing the good stanzas during chantry services anymore? They speak them. It's called the chant of light, not the speech of light.
Sister, would you kindly stop messing up the chant?
See how you like being interrupted.
Well, you get the general idea, I'm sure.
It is almost mealtime, isn't it?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
No time for chat, dear. It's mealtime.
Sister, that's hardly polite.
It's true, though, isn't it? Doesn't the chant say, you may not lie, for there is only one truth?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand. From the lowest slaves to the high... No time for chat.
Why the
dear.
fuck does it keep...
It's mealtime. It's true, though, isn't it?
Blessings...
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our Maker.
Take this. You've earned it.
I'm gonna leave Slim Coldtree's crime wave until the next time we come back. Just because I haven't maxed out my thieving ability just yet.
My client appreciates your generosity.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing the odd bit of drool or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it. Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry, even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
They say you can get anything here.
I have done it.
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian-scented oils in all of Denerim. For you, perhaps? The oils are very relaxing in baths, no? And smelling good, is not? Ferelden is no longer full of barbarians. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the armor-smith, Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes? Much of this city is still a mystery to me, but the market is like my home. Circle and sorcered objects can be found in the wonders of Thedas, in the alleyway north. The armorer, Wade, and his emporium are just to the south. If you need work, outside the rectory to the southeast is a chanter's board. And if your thirst is strong, head to the Nord Noble Tavern north of here. Be prepared, though. They do put on many airs. I am from Orlais. You've heard of us, no? Your Denerim is a fine city, but I miss my Varroyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year. What I miss most are the clothes. The avenue of flowers this time of year has so many colors. And the skirts. Fine wools, cloths, many only the noble-born can afford. Ferelden is more muted. Its fashion's quite old. But I like the people of this city very much. Orlais has many good things, but it is sometimes not so good to be common. My brother had trouble with a chevalier and we departed shortly after. You know so little of Orlais here. The chevaliers are knights of the highest order. They are the most skilled in the world. Their discipline, formidable. For their service, they're allowed privileges. They can do whatever they want to the lesser born. Because there is little choice. There are so many wonderful things about Orlais, but Ferelden has something precious. Here, a man or a woman is born free and lives free. I do not understand it, but the nobles here are not so high, and none of us are quite so low. As much as I miss my Varroyo, I love where I am. A chevalier took an interest in me. It was his right, but it was unwelcome. Incensed, my brother hit him over the head with a pot. Such a thing is almost treason. We left that very night and came here. Perhaps in your lands, but not in my kingdom. Many revere the Chevaliers for their skill, honor, and deeds, but others tread lightly. As lightly as the mouse in the cat's den. If you will excuse me, I feel a touch lightheaded.
All done.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven craft. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road. I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me. It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north. The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Cailan. I demand satisfaction, sir. So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Loghain's word?
Use your wits. The Wardens would never help the Darkspawn.
I do not like your tone, sir. But you may be right. I may regret this, but I cannot duel someone who may be guiltless. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage. There's been an elven uprising. Knife-ears even have the gall to attack the Earl's only son. Killed him in cold blood. With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
The only wonder of Thedas is how everything got to be so very brown.
Says the woman made of brown stone.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
This is where the nobility comes to get drunk and decide who is the most self-important of them all. Good times.
Complete.
So tell me something. Do you feel pain when you get hit in combat?
This is when it squeals loudly and spurts blood about. This is when it feels pain.
All of them.
Maybe. I've seen you take some bad hits. Don't you feel anything?
Anger, rage even.
I have finished.
Perhaps a little distress. Is this pain?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'd call it distress, exactly. It's more...
For me, it is more...
That sounds more like a bowel movement. I mean that sharp, stabbing... Like that?
No, nothing like that.
No? Huh. Good to know.
The captain sends his regards.
What can I get you, stranger? The Darkspawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings, and then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. Anything else you need? Tea and Logain. had one of the Benorn arrested for speaking out against him. Arrested! Can you imagine such a thing? It seems the band were talking treason about how Loghain needed to be forcibly removed from the throne. But arrested? How can you arrest one of the Benorn? Anything else you need? It's said that the city of Highever is full of troops sent by Tern Loghain. There's been rumours of a revolt, maybe even one that killed the Kuzlan family. Anything else you need? There's news come out of Redcliffe at last. Seems that Arl Eamon has come down with some deadly sickness, probably the blight, and he may even die. If he does, that probably means no one else can stand up to Tern Loghain in the Landsmeet. Rather fortunate turn for Tern, no? Anything else you need? There's another royal army already gathering in the east, but from what I hear, when it marches, it'll be headed west, not south towards the Darkspawn. Can you imagine? If the Benorn stand up against Loghain, we won't need the Darkspawn to destroy us. We'll do their work for them. Anything else you need? It seems that some of the bands just won't accept Tern Loghain's orders. There's too much talk still of King Caelin's death and questions about what happened. You'd think with the Darkspawn knocking on our doorstep, people would be more likely to stand together, wouldn't you? Anything else you need? Have you heard? Loghain has named Arl Rendon Howe as the new Tern of Denerim, with the Arling going to Howe's eldest son. Urien died at Ostagar and his son died in some elven revolt in the city. It's tragic news. I wonder what got Arl Howe such a promotion. Anything else you need? I don't know what to tell you. Nothing I can think of at the moment. What can I get you, stranger? 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 Right, I'll show you around.
My shift's nearly over. Thank Andraste.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orthamar.
I'm not doing that until Ogren's here.
There was a time in Homleith when two filthy wretches rubbed together right beneath me. Unbearable.
Tell your captain that our deal is now ironclad.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right?
I think you forget
Glad he
who
hasn't
you are
forgotten
speaking
about
to.
us. The
I will give you a
mercenaries are
chance
right
to
there.
leave quietly.
If you're here about
You
other things,
brazen
just speak up.
Someone needs to put you in your place.
She's too good.
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for white falcons only.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you to do. Now go.
You aren't no common guard. You're with all How, aren't you? Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
Right, we're gonna not talk to Isabella. I'm trying to figure it in my head how. If I romance Alistair, then we can have a threesome that's me, Isabella, and Alistair. If I romance Severin, I could have a threesome that's me, Severin, and Isabella. But if I romance Liliana, then we can have a four-way. But it means having to go away. You have to harden Liliana's personality first, so that means doing her side quest, which comes a lot later on. So we'll be back, Isabella. Yeah, don't worry about that other quest. Or will I? No, it doesn't matter.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
My, they're all so
Another vanquished.
lovely. Of course.
Good job, team. Good job.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. The back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Do we hit that reset?
My, they're all so eager, aren't they? Killer! As you deserve. Well, all right.
game, we're not going to talk to her, because when Auckland does it, it's really, really funny.
It cannot be. Dear me, what
Going
told
to
us
kill
that?
Roz. Get him!
Lovely. And so I shall. Well, as you desire.
Bad day, huh?
Nera Kadan!
That should not have taken as long as it did.
Complete.
Our continued friendship is guaranteed.
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down! Boss says kill him!
Couldn't we all just get along?
More enemies are ahead.
And so I shall, as you desire. Of course. Well, all right. Ignore this. Lovely. I have done it.
With this, you seal your guild's success.
This week, mission coming up, there's some tricky fights in here, if I remember right. No, I'm in the wrong place altogether.
Yes? Oh? What was this about? I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
My, they're all so eager, aren't they? And so I shall. All over now.
It's the next week, but it's just unlocked. Yep, in there.
It is done.
Oh, another New Year. Hey, New Year.
All done. See there? That's a trap.
We have an intruder!
As you desire.
One more crush for my amusement.
Well, all right. And so I shall.
Let's end this.
I actually handled that pretty well. Like, I've seen me use 4 or 5 health potions in that fight.
All over now.
Let's crush them all quickly, shall we? Right! A waste of time.
As you desire. And so I shall.
Ah, take that.
Of course. Lovely. See there? That's
Oh, did not see that crowd at all.
all right. As you desire.
Always take the mage out first in combat. Iron Bull taught me that. And about 150 playthroughs.
I have done it. Dear me, what's all the fuss?
Oh, sneaky, sneaky mage.
Watch out, where are you?
This is good.
That's a lot of blood.
Better theirs than ours.
Complete.
Yeah, some creepy shit fucking happening in here.
Dear me, what's all the fuss? Of course. And so I shall. All right. I have finished. All done. See there? That's a trap. Couldn't we all just get along? No? And so I shall. Of course. Yes? As you desire. And so I shall. Of course. You could have just given up, you know.
Oh, my back.
As you desire. Of course. What's this? And so I shall. It's a fight. How
Idiot! Let's have at it!
Dear me, what's all the fuss?
Ooh, motherfuckers. Oh, I'm dead.
Right. Oh, the Grey Wardens!
And bear in mind, I done the level up fucking glitch mainly for the money, a little bit for the XP as well. So like, I'm level 20, I think. Realistically, I should be closer to 10. So I'm way overpowered. Have way better gear. We're playing on casual difficulty, or storytelling difficulty, whatever it's called now. And they still took me out in less than 20 seconds. I would say that this room, the fight at the start, the very start, where I said we done well, this one, and then to a lesser extent the boss, but the boss I find a lot easier than this fucking fight.
Complete.
It's basically just a high level mage with a Kunari and one other.
Or providence. No matter. You will not survive this! Something comes.
As long as you can interrupt his spell casting. Get him on the back foot.
It's a fight. How lovely.
Feel that?
Of course.
Adequate.
See that? See when I see a red line on a piece of equipment or armor or weapon or whatever, where it's giving you a negative debuff or whatever, I automatically put them in the bin. I don't even look at how good the rest of it is. If I see a negative, then yeah, it's getting sold.
So this bird thing of yours.
I do not have a bird thing. I have
Yes,
an
you do,
extremely
Shield.
justified rage of the flying vermin that plague this world.
But there are some birds that are useful. Like the ones you eat.
I approve of the ritual slaying of the foul beast, but it eats one. Disgusting.
Oh, they're really
Brilliant.
quite tasty. You just need to rip off the feathers first. I like the skin myself.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Ooh, Gollum vomit. This I have to see.
Oh, brilliant. I'm well past 150 playthroughs of this game. I think I must have had at least like 70 or 80 or whatever in the bank when I came across a video on YouTube, and it was all Dragon Age Origins squad mate banter. It's like 6 hours long or something. And then it has a picture of like all the squads standing beside each other, and then whichever one's speaking lights up, and it goes through all the variations of all the different dialogue in the game. It wasn't until I found that video I heard a lot of Stan and Shield's dialogues for the first time, and it's absolutely fucking hilarious. So like from that point onward, like I had never used them, never took them anywhere. They were always just at the camp.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
Are breaded and accursed by the Maker. Those who bring ham.
A little something extra for friendship. He came at me!
It's not my fault. Why did you come at me?
He came at me! It's not my fault! Why do you come at me? Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right? I mean, he's just going to disappear, right?
All men are the work of our Maker's hand. From the lowest
I'm sure nobody saw a thing there. 2 Templars, 3 Chantry Sisters, 4 Chantry Sisters, 3 normal civilians. None of them saw me bring a human-shaped bag over here and throw it down the well.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand. From the
Good to see you back. I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars! We are veterans of many battles. What are you to us?
Yep, you had your chance.
Ah! Then it's time for a bit of exercise.
My, they're all so eager.
My sword brothers fight many battles. You would have no chance. Your death be slow.
Lovely.
I have silenced it.
Good job clearing those louts out.
What can I get you, stranger? Right, I'll show you around.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. She got her sport and she's as pleased as a swine in mud. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal. I have something for you. The Market District is a whole sight better because of what you've done for us. I know this may not be much, but it's an extra thanks. A lot of folks swallow whatever lies are fed to them, but us believers will try and spread word about you and the Wardens. Thanks.
I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad from the start. No way he was here to deal. Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this turns out.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
So I'm not starting his quest chain until I max out my thieving ability. And I'm not starting
As there is but one
the assassination contracts until I have Zephyrin here with me.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from...
Yes? What are you doing here? Brother Genitivi? Why?
And why should I reveal this to you?
I'm Genitivi's assistant, Waylon. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's
I once had a
research
bit
into
of
the DAO may
dialogue
have led him into danger.
from him. Well, technically from us, but... And I have tried every fucking thing to get it back. And I've never been able to get it again. So, when he says about the Redcliffe Knights, I remember having a dialogue option of like, were you so close to the Knights that they would send word to you? Or something along those lines. And I've never got it again since.
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared. Now don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now. So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area. I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
You just said he spoke to you and told you that?
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
You sound very nervous, mate. You hide something?
That's not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genitivi told me about the inn, and that's all.
Us? Who's us?
Us? I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genitivi and the urn. But you persisted. Now it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me, I do this in your name.
My,
fucking die. I know he's a mage, but did you really think 2 Grey Wardens, a Canary soldier, and a Golem? That's a bug. He should give you loot, and he's obviously not. But when you come back here later on to talk to Genitivi, there'd be a loot lying on the floor that you can't pick up. It happens sometimes in Origins. Usually with him and outside of the inn at Lake Calenhad. The body of the real villain.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
And so I shall. So I shall.
Get your horses off Ben Talman's land. We won't bend needle again.
Loghain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lickspittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
My, they're all so easy, aren't they? Correct, your village.
You will squish satisfyingly beneath my foot.
We showed those Loghain upstarts.
You ever wonder why the mages built their tower out in the middle of Lake Calenhad? They have an aversion to practicality or something?
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me? Oh? What was this about? How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you. Men, let's teach the Grey Warden a lesson about trust.
Be wary.
It will hurt.
A little something extra. For friendship.
All of it now.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
Water down ale, damp beds, rickety stools. Why do I even bother? Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you? Of course not. Why do you ask? Brother No, no, of course not. I've never heard of him. No, I haven't seen any knights. Why would I be nervous? Listen, the person you're looking for isn't here. You should be on your way as soon as possible. They're watching me. I can't speak openly. Don't look around and keep your voice down. They're looking for anyone asking for this Brother Genetivi. They told me to act like nothing's wrong and just deny of having seen the brother or the knights. I don't know. You should be on your guard and leave quickly. I don't know what happened to the knights, but I doubt it was anything good. Goodbye, and make her turn his gaze on you. Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling in. The name stuck. That's the story. Of course. What would you like?
Dear me, what's all the fuss?
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound Warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Alistair, I would feed him fucking you if it made him happy.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead. Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
He's not telling any lies. It is beautiful. It's one of my favorite locations in Veilguard. In fact, off the top of my head, it is my favorite. Yeah, Treviso. Yeah.
Every land has its assassins. Some are simply more open about their business than others. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable? Oh, I have never seen that place. I am sure it has its charms, and its dogs. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
Is this some kind of euphemism?
It may as well be, but not this once, no. I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else. Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in the store window. Finest Antivan leather. Perfect craftsmanship. But I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no? True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a beautiful grey warden, a woman who then spares my life? I could not. I say you are beautiful because it is true. Should I not? And glad I am to hear it. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Yes? Well, here I am. What is meant by someone like me? And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister, all of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique, because then they were forbidden, and forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no?
What about your fruit? Is it forbidden?
My fruit? I can't believe I'm having this conversation. But no, I did not take vows. The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed. We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken. I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
What do you need? Ask away. Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring. That's just in public. In private, we have these yellow and purple tunics, right? Much more comfortable, and you don't break the beds when you jump on them during a pillow fight.
You had lots of these pillow fights, I take it?
On confession day, we could go all night. Being a Templar isn't all about chasing men in skirts and hiding behind priests, you know. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
They make up something more exciting.
You know, I like the way you think. But I guess if you're really curious, there's no harm in obliging. I have a couple of interesting-looking moles I can show you later, too, if you're interested. The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al-Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it. No, I never got that far. I mostly learned about discipline, and training my mind to use the abilities that Templars have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Yeah, my home was taken over by our high.
Right. Stupid of me to ask. I'm sorry. We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off.
Oh, I fully intend on retaking my home.
The Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way. I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Yes. I am hardly surprised. The Kyun, the path to wisdom. I am not surprised you don't recognize it.
Oh, Stan, you're such a dick.
Perhaps there's trouble with your ears, then. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them. Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings? Oh, then that must be it. I knew there had to be some reason, it being a human and all. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
Yeah, and we wouldn't want that.
Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Oh. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
You and your friends are formidable folk indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I await your command. At times, perhaps, a world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noble woman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. Perhaps, but they were necessary still. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
I'm trying to stretch this stream out to 2 hours and then top out. The next thing that we're going to do is the Urn of Sacred Ashes, and I don't have it in me to do the whole thing tonight. But I also kind of like to have...
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Have it all in one stream. I think what I can do with these weapons. You have to lift them all out of the chest into your craft, into your inventory, and then go out and come back in again, and they'll all be grouped together. If you just put them in the chest as is, you'll have... it'll just go on forever and ever and ever, every time you add more to it. They're all for wind and Ogren. Spirits for Ogren, spirits for Ogren, special brew for Ogren, wine both for wind, beer for Ogren. And I'm pretty sure there's more beer and wine still to come. That's for Liliana, but she hasn't asked for it yet. Take it with us just in case, and if she doesn't ask for it, we can drop it off. These are all things that you don't need, but when you recruit the elves, this is what they ask for. The dwarves ask for sapphire, topaz, amethyst, and malachite. And then there's things like the diamond. I need it to craft something in Awakening. Same for the greater warm palm.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Yeah, why doesn't he share his food with me?
You are welcome to this if you really want it. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
If it's a gift, you can't just throw it away.
I just did. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Yeah, I think you hurt his feelings, or that dog's too smart for his own good. Yeah, I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead. And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared, the authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses, even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
No, you're probably right.
I often find myself the instrument of fate, ending these lives for one necessity or another. I console myself with the notion that most of them had it coming. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed, the pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands. You enjoy getting the blood flowing, whether it is yours or others? Yes, I know the type. There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
No, I suppose not.
Somehow that sounds less complimentary than I had anticipated. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by a darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
Yes? Well, here I am. Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think. Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know, and their pride. They thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, They invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that it tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker
Thank you for
cursed
sticking with
them
us tonight,
and
Veer.
cast
Much
them from
appreciated.
sight.
We love a
Wherever
good
they
lurker.
went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair? It's very nice and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Oh, poor birds.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you, like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me. You see? This is what I mean. You're such a pleasure to talk to. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company. And what would you do if I said I do? Very much so, in fact. Huh? You must do that then. Perhaps later when I'm not prepared for it. Surprise me. Come then, let's get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to.
Well, so.
Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated, and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais, and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it. She wasn't unhappy. We had a good life, and she liked Orlais well enough. I loved it, though. Val-Royeaux was so vibrant, colorful. Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
Do you remember nothing of your mother?
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes, small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on. Flowers? For me? They're beautiful. These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
Oh, this is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it? Oh, the Arl's study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that? I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Sorry, did you say something?
Ho, ho, ho. See this gesture I'm making? Can you hear that?
Right, we'll go back to Denerim. We'll take Severin and Liliana. We'll not do anything with Isabella, but we'll do Slim Coldry's Crime Wave and the Crow's assassination missions.
Indeed.
Yes.
I knew there was more of them earlier. We're on the other side of the screen.
Enchantment?
Enchantment!
Enchantment!
Yes? Something you need?
Why she's not tell me about marginalized?
Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? Where did you hear this? And you believe everything you hear? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers, but some of them are what we call bards. Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably, but to do so in Orlais would cause misunderstanding. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for the services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are. Nobles, mostly. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players. I have revealed too much, it seems, but it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry, and when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here. Indeed.
Yes.
You have coin, stranger? With our closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made. There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
We have dogs in Antiva. They run in the streets and eat garbage. It's true. They're treated as vermin mostly. Not like here in Ferelden. You're rather lucky to live here, you know. Indeed. Here they make statues of dogs. They carve you into their thrones and put armor on you. Amazing, really. But you still smell like a dog. In fact, you smell like several dogs. Yes, well, ignorance is bliss, I suppose.
Good boy.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand, from the lowest slave to the highest. Those who bring ham without provocation to the least.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
Those who bring ham. And the Maker does not bread sinners.
Would you stop correcting me? I know the chant like the back of my hand.
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard you're putting up the good fight against Loghain and Howe, right? Good for you. Make a spit on all those arrogant noble bastards. I've also heard you have certain skills. Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you.
You're calling me an arrogant bastard too?
You're a noble. I didn't know that. But you're a warden, and my hope is you'll help us little fellas out. Your likeness has been shown to some of the guards. Managed to get a peek at it myself. The name is Slim Cauldry, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who view certain pesky laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself. My share goes to a good cause. The poor. My family. I've got 15 cousins. 15! Can you imagine? My uncle must walk around with a permanent bulge. It's disturbing, that is. Well, one of my mates noticed your skills. Nice piece of work, that. Uncommon caliber, if you don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know. Oh, you're multi-talented, are you? Don't get much of that in these parts. Since the guard will hang or skewer you if you get caught, it makes advancement dicey. Now that we have that settled, just ask away. One point. I don't like blood much. Call me old-fashioned, but the Maker says thou shalt not strangle, decapitate or whatnot unless the other fella really had it coming, eh? I realise sometimes you do what you have to, but restrained, right? So, what are you interested in? I've got one. Should be easy pickings. 50 silver. A lady's maid is in the marketplace. She's wearing bright green. Should be easy to spot. She's got a purse with some of her mistress's ill-gotten gems. Just relieve her of her purse, and then we both come out ahead. Good luck, Warden.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts.
I shall.
Direct from Orzammar.
As you like.
You're back, eh? One lady's maid groped and pilfered. At least that's how I'd like to imagine it happened. You want something else? I've got a place for you. It should be easy money for you. It'll cost 1 sovereign, though. Lady Sophie is an intimate of Arl Howe. Real intimate. She's visiting the country, because that's what rich folk do when the whole bloody kingdom's in danger. Sorry, they just get me so angry. Her room in the Nord Noble Tavern is unattended. That means her valuables are just there for the taking. You got the tavern staff. What? What is it? Maker's blood. Well, right. Here's your money back. Give me another chance. I know of another opportunity. Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh? I got one. Better than the last. 1 sovereign. I thought you might like this one. Sir Nancine has a fancy and expensive sword. Paid for courtesy of her oppressive taxes on her lands. She's going to be at the wonders of Thedas soon, no doubt figuring new ways to kick her peasants where it hurts. This swipe will be tougher, She's got good eyes, and stealing a sword from a scabbard isn't easy. If you can blend in shadows, that might help. Good hunting to you, Warden.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts. Direct from or...
I don't think you need maximum thieving for this one. I think it's more of a coercion check, I think.
This weather is miserable. Ah, a peasant. How delightful.
Oh dear, I know that cough, poor thing.
What? What are you going on about?
It starts with a cough, but it'll be boils next.
Boils? No, that can't be. I'm fine. It's just a cough, I'm fine.
Do you feel short of breath? Any trouble breathing at all? Or do you have any itches, perhaps under your armor?
Yes, yes, I feel it. Oh, dear Andraste, no. What should I do?
Out of your armor right now.
Yes, I need air. Help me. I feel cold. So cold.
Stay here, I'm going to get help.
Bless you, stranger. Bless you.
She's a big girl, starting out saying. Give her that much. Not very bright, but you don't need to be sad like that.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
There's a bug sometimes occurs in here where it spawns like 20 cats and they all just run around chasing each other. I think I've had it maybe twice, 3 times max in 150 odd playthroughs.
You're back, eh? Once Sir Nancine realises she's robbed, I bet she'll be furious. That's delicious. Truly well done. You have time for another? I have a big opportunity for you. 4 sovereigns. Arl Howe uses a warehouse in the market district from time to time. Word is the Arl's been dipping into the city's treasury and discreetly moving silver bars to his estate in Highever. There's a fortune in that warehouse right now, and if you succeed here, Arl Howe gets a big black eye. But guards will be everywhere. Not those half-assed dock guardsmen either. Generally, I'm opposed to killing, but these are the Arl's hand-picked hatchet men, and stealth's not really an option. So, good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts. Direct from or... Find better.
Off we go. Time for more battle.
No. Of course. So I shall.
This really gets the blood pumping. Let's go.
Of course.
Good shot.
I'm trying to be merciful. I have done it. All done. I have finished.
Seen that just out of the corner of my eye the very last second.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Saving this because if it's what I think it is, we can't do it yet. So if it is what I think it is, we'll reload it again and just not ask them.
Rumours are flying about the break-in at the Nord Noble Tavern, and for some odd reason, no one feels too sorry for that milk cow, Lady Sophie. Ha! You interested in more? I'm glad you asked. It'll cost you 3 sovereigns. We're not stealing from a lass this time. We're stealing from Ban Darby. Master Tilver, the band silversmith, has been on holiday for the past couple of weeks.
Right, it's not what I thought it was.
He's in town for the day. All of his valuable, expensive goods are locked up tight, but he has the key. He's got 2 guards with him, not the cheap kind either. If you can get by
I thought it was Steve Logan's crime.
Luck to you, Warden.
Look, be a lady tonight.
Need a message delivered, sir? You mean Master Tilver? He's alright, I suppose. One of his guards is a mean one. He gave me a fright, then laughed at me. Messages? Distractions? You pay for it, I'm in. Those blokes? Oh, this will be a pleasure, sir. Have you no worry. I'll distract them good. Knob need lick spittles.
Why, that little pile of offal. Get in!
Too slow.
Oh, hey, you're...
You're back, eh? No luck yet, eh? Keep
oh
trying.
shit, I forgot. Duh.
Right you are.
That was just to get the key. Then you have to come over here and steal the actual stuff.
All over now. Complete.
You're back, eh? So you've struck again, eh? Ban Darby will be foaming at the mouth. I bet all of those rich louts will be afraid to go out. I'm not sure if I have anything else handy. I'm following up a lead in the Palace District. I know you can't get in now, but you never know. If it all works out, it'll make you a legend. Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh? I'm lining something up. The bleeding perfect mark. It'll be your greatest crime yet. But so far, the opportunity hasn't presented itself. If I find a way, I'll let you know. Maybe do something else in the city. Get a drink, visit a brothel, whatever Grey Wardens do to pass the time. Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh? I'm more of a man on a mission type. Chit-chat's boring if you ask me. Used to do a bit of second story work in my day, but besides that, you don't need to know anything about me, and I already know all I need to know about you. Makes for a healthy partnership, eh? Right you are.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from...
You hear about the note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about.
Just see the conversation stays civil. If this is a trap,
Zevran, is it? You are Talisan's responsibility. Other crows may try to kill you, but in my eyes, you're already dead. So
skipped a lot of
you are
dialogue
of
here.
no
It's
notice.
brought us like halfway
But
into
the
this.
warden here, she is of great interest to me.
This is the dialogue that should be happening.
I was afraid. Get the...
I don't know why I done that. And like it was acting like we'd already got the note and we didn't.
Warden, rumours are flying. You interested in more? I'm glad you asked. If we're not, all of he's got. If you.
Need a message delivered, sir? You mean one of his guards is a meat? Messages? Distraction? Those have you? Knob need lick spittles.
Why, that little pile of offal! Get him!
Too slow.
It's done.
We came over here,
Anyone speaking against the Queen and arrest them, they should.
Well, they're not speaking.
but the wee guy never came up to us and gave us the message.
Darren Logay is treating free men like they're his servants, I hear.
We got a horde of
That's why I thought we had to speak to him first and then get the message to go and meet him
You don't have to tell me.
in there.
I'm just saying, them fellows probably got their reasons, is all.
Dwarven crafts. Fine.
Complete.
Dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
What is it? I have work to do. What does it say? Ah, I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
You're back, eh? So, I bet I'm not sure if I haven't. I'm like, but good to see you, Warden. If at all. Good to see you, Warden. I'm more of a man on a mission type. You don't. Makes for a healthy partnership, eh? Right you are.
We'll do a
Dwarven
save
crafts.
and we'll try that
Fine
conversation
dwarven
again. If it doesn't work, maybe go back to the camp and take Zev out of the party and see what happens. Why did I come back around here again? Oh, why?
Yes, make it quick. Strange. Let's see this. I knew it! I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
Oh, why? Nah, it lets me fucking do that. Although, I think that thing's been in the inventory a while now, so it's on me. Idiot.
The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
Yeah, I don't know why the wee kid isn't coming and talking to us.
There's going to be a civil war if this keeps up. Well, who?
Oh, and I hit. His fucking thing's not there now.
He wasn't even at the lands meet. Isn't that queer? If anyone could make some sense out of this, it's all in.
That's weird.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers. I didn't think so, sir. Too much flesh on the bones. You walk tall, proud, not hunched. Sad times in Ferelden. Better trade cities to the north, but plenty good trade here. Now with war and blight, business is bad. Oh, yes.
Why is your mom not there?
Killing everyone in Redcliffe, and Arlene nearly dead from some illness.
Might have to fucking reload this in again. Oh, now he's in here.
You're such a handsome dog. I think that every time I look at you.
Right, so it's just...
I lived with her after my mother died.
It's bugged out
Had a
giving
dog,
me the
a
message.
small one, bred to fit under the arm and in the
But
lap.
it's assuming...
What did you name it? Oh,
that
yes.
I've already had it.
Bonbon. Oh, Bonbon was a terror. He would hide, you know, when he saw you coming. And then he would attack your ankles. Rather sharp teeth in the ankles. Very painful. He attacked me once. Latched onto my leg. I thought it was a diseased rat and kicked. Bonbon flew across the room and over the banister. He survived. But he never came near me after that.
I don't ever recall having that bug before.
You hear about the note?
Not really,
Maybe we
because
have
I never got a
something we
note.
can talk about.
Just see the conversation stays civil. If this is a trap,
Zevran, is it? You are Talisan's responsibility. Other crows may try to kill you, but in my eyes, you're already dead. So, you are of no notice. But the warden here, she is of great interest to me. I can't stress enough that I wasn't hired to do anything. An associate was, and he's failed. And failed badly.
I'd like to see you do any better.
Do you take me for a fool? That's a contract I'd never take. A client can always hire more help if the job isn't done the first time. But I am hoping we can make sure that doesn't happen.
I've only heard of the one time the entire House of Crows was hired for a job. A princely sum changed hands, and an entire noble family died. Not one soul survived. Ignacio has the right of it. Generally, it is one master, one job.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe we want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy. You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins. I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know. You don't like what's on the scroll, don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it. That I cannot do. One master has a contract on you. But if you help us out, maybe if that master asks for help, he'll just get silence. Yes? You can never be too careful. Can you blame someone for being circumspect? There you go. Makes for fine reading.
You're a cautious little weasel, Ignacio. What's your angle? If you're playing us false...
My dance is not for you. I need to be real honest sometimes. And I can say I haven't asked anyone to do anything. I've just given someone something interesting to read.
And you think that will save your hide when they nail it to a wall?
You are already dead in my eyes, Horsan. Take care that I don't learn otherwise. If that's all, luck be to you.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
The woman.
Wait here. Now, before you choose one, let me remind you of the guild rules. You see these lovely gentlemen by the door? If you don't play nicely with my people, these boys will have words with you. You'll pay up front, 40 silver. I'm getting tired of throwing soldiers off the pier for forgetting their coin. We're a craft hall, not a public charity. So, shall I let you get acquainted? Go ahead and choose, then.
There's a thing that I found. Well, that I found out about it only a couple of years ago, and I tried it again to make sure it wasn't fucking hallucinating. If you pick, if your character does the dwarf castless commoner origin, and they're female, and you come here and you pick the other female dwarf woman, when you go into the room and the lights go out, you hear a shriek, and Ogren giggles and says, "Oh, sorry, wrong room." And it only happens under those exact circumstances. You have to be a dwarf, female, lesbian, castless.
Right this way. No, honey. The colour isn't for me.
What was your shit not for me? Liliana disapproves, -1. Yeah, we'll see later on when we come back and it's me, you, Severin, and Isabella. We'll see how much you fucking disapprove then.
No.
Maker, Chantry, Templars, whoever, save me! I didn't mean to kill him! Can you make this go away? I could have handled this.
All of it, huh?
Thanks. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
Sadly not.
The grey nog fly. Oh no, just open up. No, the grey nog flies north for the winter.
It cannot be.
Sausage.
Sadly not. No.
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Peyton. That's a Grey Warden. She's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden. You've got one chance to surrender.
You work for that bastard? You're all dead.
Always in danger.
I have finished.
Right, so we've 6 garnet. I'm pretty sure we've got 6 or 7 back in the storage box.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. Why, thank you so much.
What can I do for you, Warden?
I want you to buy all the stuff I stole in the city. Don't like to sell it in the city. Just in case anybody gets caught with it and then gets killed for having it. can't even remember who asked for the tea incarnate.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand, from the lowest slave to the highest. Are bred and cursed by the Maker. Those who bring ham.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts.
What can I get you, stranger? What can I get you, stranger?
I have been setting down in details of our exploits, and I have been thinking about ways to describe you. You are unlike any animal I have ever met, almost human in your intelligence and understanding. So, let me see. You are loyal, yes? That one is obvious. Very, very clever. This is also obvious. You are terrifying when you have to be, but gentle and sweet as a dove at other times. And you are also playful, sometimes gluttonous. No? What is all this begging for food scraps, then? Well, all right. You're not gluttonous. You're just a lover of fine foods. How's that?
A little bird told me one of Logan's friends had an accident. Terribly unfortunate. You might want to look in the chest behind me. There might be something of interest. Find everything you need?
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven...
And where do the rest of them go? Denerim Market, Redcliffe, Orzammar, and the Spoiled Princess.
Crafts. Direct from Orzammar. Won't find better.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God and He.
My, they're all so eager, aren't they? Of course. Of course.
Let's make this quick!
I've done it.
Every time she says that, I start singing Sia, Breathe Me in my head. I have done it again. Every single time.
We're being attacked by a shawl.
I would watch out. Where are you?
See there? That's a trap.
I would watch out.
Too slow. See there? That's a trap.
I love the way I told them all to stay exactly still and don't move while I was doing the
Looking
traps.
for little old me?
And they all just fucking run about. Warning, wolves frequent this area. Caution, traps laid for wolves. So, fucking understatement. I have a funny feeling when we finish this wee bit around the boat, we're going to have to do it all again for Stan's side quest.
Dear me.
My time award. Locate center regard.
Of course. And so I shall. There, all right.
So I imagine it has been some time for you, Liliana.
Some time for me? I do not know what you mean.
Some time since you last knocked boots, shall we say? You did just come from the cloistered life, no?
Of course it has been some time. There are more important things in life than knocking boots, Zeran.
Oh, I'll not argue that. I simply mean that the body has urges given to us by the Maker. Yours must be considerable after all that time.
That is a very personal question.
I mean no offense. I simply offer my services should you ever feel the need for release.
That's very kind of you. Perhaps I should speak to the Grey Warden for advice on whether or not I should accept your offer.
Adventure has changed you, Liliana.
For the better, I hope.
What can I do for you? This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
What's to be done? What can we do?
Just keep your head down, that's what. And your wits about you.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me? Oh? What was this about? I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Couldn't we all just get along?
Is that all you've got? Enough!
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais. I didn't feel like talking about it then, what happened to me. Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais. I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did. She was a remarkable woman. I cannot fully express the admiration I had for her, or the depth of my affection. I thought I knew her. My devotion to her blinded me to her less than noble attributes. You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents. My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevara and Antiva among others. It was treason. Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered. I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand to make me look the traitor. The Orlesian guards, they captured me, did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was the traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
Dude, you can play that in like our DLC. Which I haven't played now in fucking 10 years, mate. Give it a wee go. The reason I haven't played it, it's not like I've played the Morgan one anytime I romance her, but other than that, I'll leave it out. And Liliana's, it's all stuff that takes place before you meet, or before this game even starts, so what's the point? Once you've seen it once, kind of thing.
The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something, at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out.
Big reason why I
thought I
haven't
was
played the
coming for
game
her.
is
She would never
anytime you
caught
play any of the DLCs, it takes up space in your save files, and you only get to have 10 of those.
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this. It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding. Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
I am impressed. My thanks.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
Sounds like what happened to me in Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it. They said they found me with nothing. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
We didn't cast it aside, and you were unconscious, so...
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now. Near Lake Calenhad. Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same. Yes.
Indeed.
being attacked by a shawl. Watch out, where are you?
Here you die!
I never liked this part. Stop.
I have some
Don't
blood
kill
on
him.
me.
What? Why not?
He is no common bandit. None of them were. Their weapons and armor are of fine make, and they are well trained. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Who are you?
Someone who regrets taking you on. I was told it would be an easy job. Kill the little red-haired girl. Deal with the others as we pleased.
Kill the... You came to kill me?
I don't pay to ask why someone wants someone else dead. I just need to know what to do and where to get my money.
I didn't ask why. I said who.
Money. I'll be lucky to get away with my life, it seems. Maybe we could work something out. You like the idea?
Speak quickly.
I've no real quarrel with you. Wasn't me that wanted you dead. But I know how you can find the one who does.
Your life for information, then.
I have some directions written down on how to get to the house. It's in Denerim. Yeah, it's the best I can do.
Thank you. Now leave. I never want to see you again.
Yeah, be grateful for your life.
Don't worry. I'll not trouble you no more.
It's Marjolaine. It has to be. Maybe someone saw me. Maybe she's finally found me and wants to finish what she started. Perhaps it's time to settle this score for good.
As you desire.
Back off! I was here first! That doesn't matter none to you. I'm an honest businessman. I wasn't bothering nobody, and I was here first.
Yeah, you're surrounded by corpses.
They're mine! Not literally, you understand. They're not my bodies. I mean, I only got one, and I'm not dead or nothing. But I was here first.
There's something very wrong with you.
I get that a lot. All right, if it'll make you leave my spot quicker. Dunno. Could have been Darkspawn. Probably was. Could have been bandits, though. Doesn't matter, really. They're just as dead no matter what did it. Now, how much would that bit of information be worth to you?
Well, I might not kill you if you tell me.
Good enough. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway. No, that's some freeholder or other. He just sold me the looting rights. I'm not building a house here or nothing. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. Ah.
It's so refreshing to get old Tegrin at the start of the game, because nearly every time you move from point A to point B, you get attacked by somebody or something. So when you get old Tegrin, you're like, oh, old Tegrin, it's good to see you, mate. But later on in the game, when all the attacks are done, and all you get is old Tegrin, and then it gets really, really annoying.
Look at all these people hawking their wares. It's almost like a little city.
Step right, maker's bread. Oh, beg your pardon, friend, you, startled me a bit. You've, heard of me?
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Well, I'd give it to him if I were you, Farn.
I don't have it, I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Stan, tear his arms off.
No, I swear I don't have it. I sold it to a dwarf in Redcliffe, name of Dwin. He's the one who has the sword, I promise you. Said he was a collector.
We'll see.
Go celebrate, or whatever you have to do. Now, why would you be interested in that?
It's mine.
You know, Farron didn't mention the giant he took it from was alive. Excellent idea. It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
Complete.
Fucking hell, so we're back.
Take this. You've earned it.
The captain sends his regards.
Ah, Denerim. If we have time, I would like to look for Marjolaine. We have a score to settle.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts. Direct.
What can I get you, stranger? What can I get you, stranger?
Don't look at me like that.
Oh, continues peering, a little more determined.
No, absolutely not. There is no time. We have work to do. Ah, fine. Bring me the stick. But this is the last time, I swear it.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts.
We're not going to do that wink and nod one just yet, because there's basically two quest chains running at the same time for people, two different people who are trying to assume control of the group. And that is it might not be the exact cutoff point, but it's really, really close to it. That when you reach, like, both of them have a cutoff point where you have to decide to help one or the other, and when you do that, the quests that you were doing for the other one disappear. So we'll leave the wink and nod one until we've caught the other guy up a bit.
You were in the chantry. You are a priest?
No, I was a lay sister of the chantry.
Which means...
I lived and worked in the chantry, but I did not take any vows.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no, the lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the chantry?
Sort of.
Couldn't we all just get along? So I shall.
It is done!
I'm gonna look up on Google just 2 seconds about what exactly hardens Liliana. Right, hardened refers to the optional personality changes for Alistair after Alistair's family quest, and Liliana after Liliana's past. Right, so it tells me what the outcomes are, but it doesn't tell me what triggers them. Right, so you have to tell her she's a natural killer. Right, so it seems they all come down to the conversation back at camp.
See there? Liliana. That's a trap. Ah, so lovely to see you again, my dear.
Spare me the pleasantries. I know you're...
Oh, you must excuse the shabby accommodations. I try to be a good host, but you see what I have to work with. This country smells like wet dog everywhere. I cannot get this smell out. Even now it is in my hair, my clothes. Ugh.
Ferelden does not smell like wet dog.
Of course, you don't notice it. You wallow in the muck with your bees so much, you are used to their scent.
I am not here to discuss Ferelden's odor, Marjolaine. You framed me, had me caught, and tortured. I thought that in Ferelden I would be free of you, but it seems I am not. What happened to make you hate me so? Why do you want me dead so badly?
Dead? Nonsense. I know you, my Liliana. I know what you are capable of. 4 or 5 men you can dispatch easily. They were sent to give you cause to come to me. And see, here you are.
Yeah, we don't believe you.
You are so transparent. What are you up to, Marjolaine? Why are you in Ferelden?
In truth, you have knowledge that you can use against me. For my own safety, I cannot let you be. Did you think I did not know where you were? Did you think I would not watch, my Liliana? What is she up to, I thought? The quiet life, the peasant clothes, hair ragged and messy like a boy. This is not her. You were planning something, I told myself, so I watched. But no letters were sent, no messages, you barely spoke to anyone. Clever, Liliana, very clever. You almost had me fooled. But then, you left the chantry so suddenly. What conclusion should I draw? You tell me.
You think I left because of you? You think I still have some plan for revenge? You are insane, paranoid.
Oh, is that what you think? If I were you, I would believe nothing she says. Not a one. She will use you. You look at her and you see a simple girl, a friend, trusting and warm. It is an act.
I am not you, Marjolaine. I left because I didn't want to become you.
Oh, but you are me. You cannot escape it. No one will understand you the way I do, because we are one and the same. Do you know why you were a master manipulator, Liliana? It is because you enjoyed the game. You reveled in the power it gave you. You cannot change or deny this.
Thank you. You will not threaten me or my friends again, Marjolaine. I want you out of my life forever. You've caused too much pain for too many, Marjolaine. It ends here.
And you think you can kill me like that? I made you, Liliana. I can destroy you just as easily.
Couldn't we all just get along? No.
Watch out, where are you?
Lovely. As you desire. Of course.
Hit up trouble! So I shall. Of course. And so I shall. Dear me, what a mess.
I need some time to myself. We will talk later.
We'll definitely get everything in here. I like to keep any noble clothing that we find from when we're doing the Awakening DLC when I'm being presented as like the Ardenessa.
What can I do for you? Certainly.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you were a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war. I will return to the Arishok with my report, but it would be a much more thorough and satisfying answer to his question if the Blight were ended first. Don't you agree? Then lead the way.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
I see, but before you done this conversation, my short-term memory is terrible.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking. I can't get what happened out of my head. I'd been in Lothering for years, and she still thought I was plotting against her. She didn't trust me. Maybe she never did. She loved me when she could use me and control me. And now that she can't, she wants me dead. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her.
Right, so it says here, let's just say, maybe you did, and you didn't want to admit it.
I knew she was ruthless, but I didn't know how far she could go. She is self-serving, cruel.
Back in 30 seconds.
She uses people, then discards them. But that's how she survives in the life she leads. What if she's right? What if it's the same? I should just have stayed in the chantry. Maybe, but that is not the point. I was a different person there. I forgot my life as a bard while I was in the cloister. I felt safe. I didn't have to watch my back all the time. That's what made Marjolaine the person she is, don't you see? It ruined her. It will ruin me too. It's already happened. When we killed her, I enjoyed it. Seeing her dead gave me satisfaction. But that is no reason to rejoice over her death. That is what she would do. I don't want that. What we're doing. What we've done. Hunted men down. Killed them. Part of me loves it. It invigorates me, and this scares me. I feel myself slipping.
So this is a bit where I'm sort of confused. Do I do what it tells me to do? I kind of think what I say and what it's telling me to say, we both end up in the same place. You know, with the same dialogue responses, but fucking does it matter how you get there, is the question. So it says, you're not slipping, this is who you are. I would usually say you're a good person, you always will be.
I admit that I took great pleasure in the intrigue back in Orlais. It was dangerous and chaotic and exciting, but it destroyed my life. I thought the Chantry showed me another path. I thought I was done with this life. Am I wrong? There is this thought that flows into my mind constantly, that I lie when I say the Chantry gave me peace, when in truth it bored me. Here, with you, knowing the freedom of the road and the uncertainty of tomorrow, I feel alive again.
Deep down, you know this is where you belong.
I would like to be alone for now. I have many things to consider. Thank you for listening to me.
Check, did I do the save? Yeah, right. So we're gonna leave here and come back.
Indeed.
Yes.
And see what the outcome was.
Do you remember our discussion? I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. I didn't want to admit it, even to myself, but those years in Lothering, I yearned for the freedom and the recklessness that I knew in Orlais. The Maker made the world beautiful, but he also made it dangerous. To really experience it, I have to embrace this, not hide away in some nunnery.
You're not meant for a cloister, you never were.
Sometimes it takes another to show us the truths we hide
Right,
from
so
ourselves.
that's completely different from what I usually end up having with her. So
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You
I'll
have
leave
proven
it
a
as
true
is.
friend,
I
and I
was going
thank
to
the
reload
Maker
it
for you.
if it was possible, but I don't think it is. So
The stars are out.
So go help Alistair make supper.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier? A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is the river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier. This story is one of my favorites, a tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such love exist? Can it exist? I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise. I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
Right, so then tomorrow night it'll be all there in the sacred ashes, so I do need to take with me for that. Alistair's Dan and the dog. So I'll take that group when we go, because Dan gets a very unique dialogue for each challenges you, and Dog has a wee bit of unique dialogue with the blood on the altar. So we'll go get that bit of unique dialogue, and then we'll change them out for the rest of the mission.
Yes.
What can I do for you, Warden?
This is it's a good habit to get into before you do any main story mission in Origins. Come here and sell all your junk and anything that you're keeping, put it away. Because especially Urn of Secret Ashes, the Deep Roads, and the Lair of the Werewolves deal with this extend Circle Tower, but not as much as the other three. There's long sections where you don't have access to a shop or your storage box or anything, so you can run out of inventory space really easily. I should have created an alternate save there just in case it was wrong about hardening Liliana. Too late now. So thank you for sticking with us for 3.5 hours. Very much appreciated. Makes me feel like less of a lunatic if I'm not sitting here talking to myself. So thank you. And we'll be back tomorrow night for... We'll do everything. We'll do the Village of Haven. We'll go right the way up through the temple itself and do the dragon fight. We'll go back and we'll heal Arlene and we'll do it all. So So until then, peace out, much love, and goodbye.